Yo, 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 this is your boy Fireworks, and welcome back. This is Snooper's Gonna Snoop YouTube channel. The beautiful white gold is here with us today, and you all can see the background, the man himself, Oppenheimer, and we are here now to take a look at this 3-hour-long, awesome, Oscar-winning, or Oscar-clearing, really, Oppenheimer, all right? Of course, directed by the God, my favorite movie director, Christopher Nolan. I'm excited to take a look at it again. We did go see this in theaters right around the time that it came out. We didn't go like the weekend because we had lost the chance to get tickets and everything was sold out. But me and you saw it, and then Dizzy went to see it. But we wanted to definitely take a look at it again and take a look at it on the channel. So we're excited to take a look at this. It was a lot kind of the first time, so it's going to be awesome to have this ride with you all with analytic eyes and be able to just, indulge in this historic moment, really. You know what I'm saying? And there's some historic people in here too. I'm not going to get too deep in it, but for people out there who know about the certain bombs and stuff that they've done
certain
with
experiments
with the government and stuff like that, there are certain people that have been in other things inside the government and stuff like that I know and have seen records and CIA documents and all this crazy stuff about it. So I know it sounds kind of down the rabbit hole, but a lot of that stuff is kind of crazy once you actually read it. But we're going to take a look at this Oppenheimer, and again, awesome cast as well. I'm like Matt Damon, Robert Downey Jr., Florence Pugh. Yes, I forgot she was in here too. Damn, I really forgot she was in here. So awesome actors, and they pretty much cleared the Oscars. You know what I'm saying? So before we get into this, make sure you guys leaving a thumbs up and leaving a like. If you're new here to the channel, hit subscribe and tap that notification bell so when we do a video just like this one, you all will get it first. And of course, if you want to get it early, unedited with all the commentary, the link to our Patreon is in the description. And don't forget to follow us on Twitch, because what we're not doing here, we will be doing it over there. All right. So again, this is Oppenheimer. All right. I'm Fireworks, the beautiful white gold, and this is Snooper's Gonna Snoop YouTube channel. And we back. Damn.
This definitely sets the tone.
It does, and I think this is like an IMAX shot. Well, you all can't see it because it's cropped, but we can.
And it looks really good. Like, oh my gosh. Well, that's bright. I know you can kind of see it in my glasses. It's bright.
Dr. Oppenheimer.
Fission.
We're not judges, Doctor. No. Of course.
To
Honestly,
fusion.
I forget.
Damn.
Well, I've only read the transcripts.
I think Robert Downey won for this too. I think he's one of the ones.
Oppenheimer still divides America. The committee's going to want to know where you stood. Admiral Strauss, this is a formality. President Eisenhower.
Admiral Strauss, that's who he is.
When they bring up Oppenheimer, you answer honestly. No senator can deny you did your duty.
It's crazy how Robert Downey Jr. really got a bag, bro. Like,
man,
he can do Tropic Thunder and then do this and then do Cocky Iron Man, and I seen him in Due Dates. Crazy. He got bags.
To go to Europe, I went to Cambridge to study under Patrick Blackett. I was homesick, troubled by visions of a universe.
Right, wow. I think those are like macro shots too. Like with a small camera where you can see these tiny.
Have you had any sleep?
I need to go to the lecture, sir. It's Nils Bohr.
All right, let's go.
You finish coaching those plates.
Damn, he's petty. He got picked on.
and he couldn't go to the lecture. Dang.
Potassium
He
cyanide.
about to freaking poison him.
Damn, he about hit him with the Snow White.
Put it in the apple.
Or was that Sleeping Beauty? Snow White?
Einstein's opened the door, seeing a world inside our world paradox that not everyone can accept.
It's crazy too. Like back then, it's all you had was just like theories until someone proved it and showed you the math or something like that. Like, you didn't have no like Google or no like facts by facts. You know what I'm saying? It's just theories until someone proved it wrong.
Niels, meet J. Robert Oppenheimer.
Robert, yes, and you ask the same question.
Oh no.
Why ask again? You can lift the stone without being ready for it.
Put the apple down, please.
I'll send word.
Wormhole.
How's your mathematics?
Not good enough for the physicist.
Okay, he saved him. Thank God.
Wormhole.
Isn't can you read music? It's can you hear it?
Yes, I can.
I like that though. He told him to go somewhere where he can think. You know what I'm saying? I like that. Damn, it's crazy. Like he can see it. He just I feel like he's trying to figure out how to get there. It's like flashing in his head.
Yeah.
And he ain't been able to sleep. That's crazy. I like that. It's passion. Wow. So what is he, like nuclear Picasso? Yes, I know what.
Physics.
Physics. The score is awesome. Bro, this is awesome. Dude can really like visualize that.
An honor. Mr. Strauss. It's pronounced Strauss. Welcome to the Institute. I think you could be very happy here. The position comes with that house for you and your wife.
Wow, he had him set up and everything. He was trying to get him.
Yeah.
He wanted him to do it.
I'm a self-made man.
Oh, I can relate to that.
And this would be your office. Always wondered why you didn't involve him in the Manhattan Project.
The Manhattan Project. So Oppenheimer was a part of that? Wow. That's what I was talking about in the beginning. I didn't know that.
Shit went left.
Yeah.
Think. Oh, Albert.
Wow. And I think maybe the dude who played him won something too. Or maybe I'm wrong. Y'all just gotta let me know.
What was that?
Things in my past you ought to be aware of.
Why would I be worried after everything you've done for your country? You are the man for the job.
Well, then I'll consider it.
Damn. My man offered him a house and everything. He just said he'll consider it.
I moved on to Leiden in Holland, where I first met Isidore Rabi. The Bolsingtusen and Alphadelchen at home.
What's he saying?
He started speaking in French.
No one, well, he did know.
I'm Robbie.
Oppenheimer.
I caught your lecture on molecules. You learned enough Dutch in 6 weeks to get a lecture on quantum mechanics. Ever get the feeling our kind isn't entirely welcome here?
Physicist.
It's funny.
He said funny.
There still hides a real world in which causality holds. Speculations seem to us to say it explicitly.
No, bro. Beyond the quantum realm is just nothing but a bunch of time travel holes and evil people trying to get back to the future so they can rule it now that they got better tech. That's all it is, player. You feel me?
Dr. Lawrence, I presume?
We're building a machine to accelerate electrons.
Magnificent.
One student? That's it?
Mr. Lomnitz?
Nah.
Yes, this is it, please.
Damn, my man really only had one dude.
And but that's how you build a close bond though, because it's just you and him.
Right.
And y'all are coming together.
Is light made up of particles or waves? Quantum mechanics says it's both. How can it be both?
It can't.
It can't. It's paradoxical, and yet it works.
So it's dangerous, but it's effective? Oh, wow. Now he's got more people in there.
Mr. Snyder. Now let's consider a star.
Okay, growing.
Yeah, it's growing. That's awesome.
Space, fire pushing outwards against its own gravity. Balanced, cools.
And that's how you know people are interested, because they're coming by word of mouth. And like, this is what he's talking about. Ooh, I'm interested. Let me come and actually listen.
Right.
And
It's a vicious cycle until... What's the limit here?
Limit does not
I guarantee it's somewhere no one's been before.
Me?
Yeah, like once you really figure it out, it's infinite. Infinite.
I want you to meet Stone.
Pleasure. This is my little brother.
Jay, Robert.
And
Yeah, J. Don't forget the J.
it can. If we can get published, then perhaps one day an astronomer finds one.
How are you sleeping with these? MG.
Ah, okay. Yeah, you was right. She is in this movie. Florence Pugh was in everything, right? I forgot because she was in Dune.
Was she?
Well, the second one, you ain't seen it yet.
Property, not ownership.
I'm sorry, I read it in the original German.
It's not about the book. It's about the ideas.
Wow.
I'm committed to thinking freely about how to...
Like, we just watched Black Widow, and it feels weird with not her hearing her accent.
I know.
She's awesome.
For a physicist,
You only have a shelf full of Freud?
my background's more,
Jungian?
analysis.
When I was...
Damn, dude is smart, bruh. And back then, bro, like, this is nuts because there's no Google,
Right.
no nothing. Like, people now, like, I wouldn't be surprised if someone just sat and learned all this, but, like, bruh, back then, you had to find books and travel to get stuff, and wow.
See? Can't be done.
Next door. Alvarez did it.
Extra neutrons boil off, which could be used to split other...
What do we all think?
A bomb. A bomb.
Interesting. I don't know. Well, I mean, that's that's the results. Like, he's not a, you know, he's not going to point shade and be like, well, but that's the end result. But it's dope that, like I said, that they only have theory to go off of, and you can only learn by real science. Like, he didn't believe it mathematically, but when he saw it,
Yeah.
then mathematically, it probably started making some sense.
Yeah, because he was visualizing these, like, these were popping, which was lighting this, which was the pop and light this
causing
one.
a chain reaction.
Yeah.
And y'all have to tell us, bro, if we're completely wrong, be like, boo, you're wrong. Because I feel like we're kind of getting it. And I feel like the movie is kind of made that way for like the common, you know, to understand it to a certain extent.
Hey, for a black hole, it's dead!
September 1st, 1939. The world's gonna remember this day.
This is 1939.
Yeah, this is before the hydrogen. Like, this was what the hydrogen, I forget what year the hydrogen bomb went off that they did where they were testing, but I think it led up to that or around that time.
Do any of you have in common with farm laborers and dock workers? Everybody out. No!
I mean, he's hot.
Not you.
He said, not you. Of course not.
They won't let me bring you onto the project because of this shit.
It means for the Nazis to have a bomb.
When I don't, the next time you're coming home from a meeting, why don't you take a look in the rearview mirror? You're actually important.
Okay.
Damn, my man didn't know that the FBI was looking and tapping his line. They were tapping lines in 39. So that tells you right there they was lying back technology.
That's crazy.
What did Borden have against Oppenheimer?
People hounded out of jobs for any hint of red. AEC vote. And they drafted in Robert to make me look like a fool.
Isotopes are less useful. Full in a sandwich.
What is it? Like, what do they think? He's a threat? Because of what he knows and they don't?
Maybe, yeah.
Or what? That's what it's giving me.
Kitty, the project.
Let's celebrate.
Is she drunk? So who's taking care of the child?
Man.
What happened to the baby? Damn.
I have been going to him all day.
I guess, damn. And back then it was hard vodka too. I guess that was the only way to cope back then. If that's what you call coping. I guess I'm giving excuses.
Dr. Oppenheimer.
I'm Colonel Groves.
Oh.
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon in the house. And I forget what movie he's in, but no, I do. He's
Green Goblin.
Yeah, he's Green Goblin in Amazing Spider-Man 2, I think. Facts.
Theaters of combat all over the world, but I have to stay in Washington. Brass likes it so much, they made me take over the Manhattan Engineer District.
I thought problem number one would be securing enough uranium ore.
1,200 tons. Just broke ground at Oak Ridge, Tennessee.
1,200 tons of uranium. That's like Dragon Ball Z type shit. Like, it could blow the earth up. Make it unstable enough to survive.
Put us in the quantum realm.
Yeah.
Well, the only person who had anything good to say was Richard Tolman. He also strikes me as a guy who knows more about science than people.
You don't take much on trust.
I don't take anything on trust.
I like his attitude towards everybody too. Like, people be trying to press him and he stays the same no matter what. You know what I'm saying?
You know his work.
I know him, just like I know Walter Bolton, von Weizsäcker, our nation's best scientists working together right now. They're scattered. It's my job to say no to you when you're wrong.
So you have the job now?
I'm considering it.
Considers everything. I'm considering it.
Met lab in Chicago and a Zillid. Large scale refining. We're connected by rail. Focused on one goal. Secret laboratory. In the middle of nowhere. Secure, self-sufficient.
Oh, okay. So he wants to put it on his land or whatever. Okay. And it worked out for him because he owns some land too. That's all right. He really didn't need them. He could have done it.
He made a whole little town.
I need you.
Why would you think I'd do that?
How about because this is the most important thing that ever happened in the history of the world?
Matt Damon's awesome, man. Special place in my heart. Love Matt Damon.
How's guys? You say the building's too small for this cyclotron.
Get them together with the architects.
When's this place supposed to open?
2 months.
Damn, so, well, I guess back then, yeah, so it's gonna take them 2 months to get it all. Wow. Yeah, I wonder if the score won anything, because the score is amazing for this movie. Like, I wonder if it's the same dude who did Interstellar score. Because I get that vibe.
Yeah.
This is the only key. And Teller's already here.
Oh, yeah, that's the guy who did the hydrogen bomb. Which is way worse than what Oppenheimer was doing. Lord have mercy. If y'all only knew.
This can't be right. Show me how you did your calculations. Teller's calculations can't be right.
Do them yourself while I go to Princeton. Talk to Einstein. I should get his view.
I feel like they all just read the science and they're like, wait a minute. What are we doing?
Right.
They were like, but.
Neutrons smash into nucleus, releasing criticality.
It would ignite the atmosphere.
Where it would ignite the atmosphere?
That's what I was saying. Like, when does it stop?
These guys are going crazy.
Lost in your quantum world of probabilities.
Hans Beta.
You get to the truth.
If the truth is catastrophic,
then you stop and you share your findings with the Nazis.
Yeah, you don't know what to think now. Now you at the crossroads. You want to miss everybody.
Gotta poop and God got him.
The chances of an out-of-control nuclear reaction are near zero.
Near zero.
Till they actually detonate one of these things, the best assurance you're going to get is this.
The area will take you only so far.
So that's where that comes in. You got to test it. Jesus. When they said ignite the atmosphere, bro, that just like made me sit and just get like, bro, what are you doing? Stop. Just stop now, bro.
He was moaning about how we're handling the war. Apparently, the government's not sharing any research with the Russians. He mentioned that if anyone had anything they wanted to pass on, he could help.
That would be treason.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. He need a drink after hearing that.
I am certain that he had no idea of the work in which I was engaged, that I should have reported this incident at once.
It's in the bag, Lewis. So play nice. They bring in a scientist, so what?
Damn, so what do you think? It's Oppenheimer? I mean, he think it's Einstein?
Not if he was based in Chicago or Los Alamos during the war. Robert built that damn place. He was founder, mayor, sheriff.
Wow. He really got it set up like that, and it was a main gate. No wonder you couldn't get in there.
Using U-235, we'll need a 33-pound sphere about this size. Now, if we can enrich these amounts, we need a way to detonate them.
Instead of uranium or plutonium, we use hydrogen.
He even spoke on it, damn it. That's crazy. He wanted to do hydrogen.
Great pressure to induce a fusion reaction, but megatons.
Okay. Generate enough force to fuse hydrogen atoms.
A small fission bomb.
There we are. Anyway, let me get back to the business at hand.
Damn, so you need a small fission bomb to cause the hydrogen reaction instead of the plutonium or the other stuff. Interesting. Bro, he spoke on it, but that's nuts that they put that in here.
B-29s over the North Pacific has detected radiation.
Are those the long-range detection filter papers?
Oh, that's what's his name from Stranger Things too? What's his name? Papa? I forgot.
What were you guys doing at Los Alamos? Wasn't security tight?
We can now consider the actual mechanics of detonation. Fire a chunk of fissionable material with enough force to achieve criticality.
What do we think? Anyone?
Explosives around the sphere blast inwards, crushing the material.
Meet the British contingent.
It's Oppenheimer.
So they're trying to find the rat. Who's the leak? Who's the leaker? The Los Alamos leaker. Los Alamos leaker!
Are these women qualified? Don't be absurd. These are some of the brightest minds in our community. Compartmentalization is the key to maintaining security.
I'd like to bring my brother here.
No.
So did his brother snitch? No, his brother ain't snitch.
Too many compartmentalization was supposed to be the protocol.
We were in a race against the Nazis.
Robert, they just fired the starting gun.
Data indicates.
So they, damn.
They
So
starting already.
they got
starting.
ahead.
Yeah.
Truman needs to know what's next.
What's next? Arms talks.
Truman even know about it? Did we brief him on that?
Not specifically.
Teller's designs have always been wildly impractical. You'd have to deliver by ox cart.
Comment?
He ain't want nothing to do with this. Ain't nothing my business.
What the hell were you doing in Chicago?
Visiting the Met.
Why? You have just the rights that I give you.
Thanks for nothing.
Aren't you more concerned about his discretion out there?
We'll have him killed.
Are you real? Oh, okay, he's just joking.
Very extreme liberal background.
They commit a disloyal act.
I would be amazed if he did. They could not and would not clear him.
Would you clear Dr. Oppenheimer today?
Do you have the guidelines?
Do you have the guidelines? Yeah, he want to check the guidelines before he say something. I can dig it. In other words, I need to see something first. Wow. This is what he wanted. He said he wanted everybody on the same page, working together in the same joint.
Yeah.
He got it.
Compartmentalization, I understand completely. I am here to update you on our progress. To do so, I am going to have to share a few things that General Groves told me not to. Okay.
There were rumors of espionage. I'm told.
Well, who was espionaging?
Yeah, who was the rat?
Spying.
Who's the rat?
And your brother come to Los Alamos.
My brother had left the party by then. Our security was tight, as former Colonel Nichols well knows.
Do we need to talk about Jean Tatlock? The Chevalier incident?
And then you get up and leave. It don't look good.
Wring his neck.
My awareness of the danger would be greater today.
During the war years, you felt that such contacts were potentially dangerous.
I've had a lot of secrets in my head.
With the fly.
You know who he's come to with the flowers. Damn, so was she the...
She had indicated.
Was old girl, what's her name? Whatever he said, Janine?
Tatlock. Jean Tatlock.
Is that the rat?
I think it was old buddy.
Did you find out why she had to see you?
Because she was still in love with me.
Did you think that consistent with good security?
As a matter of fact, it was.
And now his wife knows and everything. Yikes.
Today you set it to history, didn't you? If they don't release the transcript, I'm sure you will.
Damn. She's still drinking. Damn.
Day after day, letting them pick our lives to pieces. Why won't you fight?
You're like, what did you want him to do? Lie on the stand?
He told me some things to draw me out.
Did he mention gaseous diffusion?
More focused on heavy water instead of graphite.
He took a wrong turn. We're ahead.
Wow, so he basically confirmed that they messed up.
Yeah.
I mean, he has the best dudes working with him, so I mean, it makes sense. I guess they were afraid to, like, they never knew what the possibilities was.
Power you're about to reveal will forever outlive the Nazis. You are an American Prometheus who gave them the power to destroy themselves.
Yeah, I feel like we've seen both sides of it. Like, his dude was humble about it, and this guy seemed, I don't know, what do you call it when you're like, he seemed opportunistic, if that's a word, about it. But he did tell him, you know, you gave them the power to kill themselves.
Robert,
They found me yesterday in the bath.
Jean Tatlock, you don't get to commit the sin and then have us all feel sorry for you. Pull yourself together.
Damn, bro, he's haunted by it. He's messed up by it. Yikes.
An H-bomb is 1,000 times the power of an A-bomb. It's a weapon of mass genocide.
Izzy, they would target us, starting with New York. That's DC.
In our current arsenal of atomic bombs?
You drown in 10.
Yeah, it's starting to mess with him. It's
Yes.
a lot
For
to
sure.
have on your shoulders.
An hydrogen bomb can be made to work, copy.
Limiting the spread of atomic weapons through international control on nuclear energy. If we build a hydrogen bomb, the Russians will have no choice but to build their own.
Could they be working on one already?
committee members to meet in privacy to finalize our recommendation.
A V-2 rocket headed England. Warhead.
Like the water drops he was doing. Or like from the rain.
Mm-hmm. And he
was like watching it.
And he's like seeing all these bombs and or weapons. Like he's starting to fathom the extent of what he's about to do.
Yeah.
When you speak, they hear a prophet. When Strauss speaks, they hear themselves.
How was Mr. Borden able to put together such a detailed indictment? Might Mr. Nichols have given him access to the file? Or someone else?
There is no need for that bomb to be seen anywhere except for that test site.
It's no longer the enemy who are the greatest threat.
But how do we justify using this weapon on human beings?
Our work here will ensure a peace mankind has never seen.
Yeah, he's basing it off of that, but they're they're going off Truman right now.
July.
That's the sweet spot, gentlemen.
I need my brother.
He wanted July. No.
The desert.
And he's like, I need my brother. I guess his brother knows the desert is what he said.
What do we call the test? Trinity.
The Trinity? Well, I mean, it looks like it's just in the middle of nowhere, I guess, as you could say.
You brought a known former communist onto America's most secret and important defense project.
Folks, head down.
So they're like testing the range of it or whatever.
Yeah.
That's what they did with the hydrogen bomb. They had these things that tested the range of it.
Mm-hmm.
But those things were vaporized. Wow.
If we don't act now, they're going to use this thing against Japan.
Just because we're building it doesn't mean we get to decide how it's used. I'm not getting into that.
I mean, for him, it's like, bro, y'all just getting in the way. Like, it's already hard enough for me, bro.
You got us into this. You and Einstein with your letter to Roosevelt saying we could build a bomb.
The A-bomb might not cause as much damage as the Tokyo bombings.
20 or 30,000 dead?
That is crazy.
Psychological impact.
Yeah, that's a lot of people. Yeah, and I was going to say the psychological effects on the survivors and everything, radiation.
It's housed nearby, and we could issue a warning to reduce civilian casualty.
We intend to demonstrate it in the most unambiguous terms.
I've taken Kyoto off the list due to its cultural significance. Also, my wife and I honeymooned there.
Right, this is the part I'm not buying. Y'all are not sympathetic about where you dropping this shit at. I'm not buying it.
Well, but he followed up by like, I vacation there, so I'm not going to destroy it.
Not buying that either.
Invasion of the home islands.
It was still in vain.
Many lives
For sure.
were lost. The use of the atomic bomb on Japanese cities will save lives.
If we use this weapon without informing our allies, they'll see it as a threat.
Secrecy won't stop the Soviets from becoming part of the atomic world. A Russian bomb is a matter of time.
This is nuts, bro, to think about, like, this arms race that they're in about dropping bombs, bro. It's nuts.
1,000 yards north, south, and west. And base camp is 10 miles south here.
We're firing on the 15th.
The 15th? That's
The 15th.
Bro, he not pushing that damn date. He wants the date so damn bad.
Oh. Yeah, you gotta be super careful.
Like, they're like, oh no, what happens if you drop it? Everything goes crazy.
Oh my God, I'm
crazy.
getting nervous.
Yeah, I'm nervous
like,
too,
I've
bro.
seen it, but I'm about to see it again. Like, oh my God, like,
yikes.
I'll send a message. Take in the sheets.
Break a leg.
That's the most wife thing I've heard her say the whole time. Right when he's about to leave, break a leg.
3 kilotons. Tell us in with 45. Does anyone want the side action on atmospheric ignition?
Don't trigger a reaction. 2 years worth of plutonium will be scattered.
A month of my salary against $10. Excessive luck.
A month of his salary? It's definitely pressure on us too. I can feel it. The closer it gets,
yeah, it's like, I'm so nervous.
It gives us like a pressure or like an intensity of stress. It's crazy.
Like, I need my popcorn.
Maybe this is how like missile keys and stuff was made.
Yeah.
Because we see it all the time in movies where guys like have to have a key or something.
20 minutes.
20 minutes.
So what's he got to charge up, I guess, or something?
Yeah. Like Godzilla.
Damn. 20 minutes.
The detonators don't charge. When the voltage drops below 1 volt, you abort. Understood?
God, if he's not already nervous, I'm nervous for him. This Jason music is killing me too.
Everybody down! Is it plugged in?
Bro, my man put on sunscreen.
Yeah, he said to stop the UV when it goes off.
60 seconds to detonation.
All right, y'all, here we go. The final moments. Jesus, I'm nervous.
Detonator charged.
Oh my gosh.
The strings are eating me up. They get me.
Wow.
Yeah, I like how they went silent with it. That's awesome. Wow.
Well, yeah, that's probably real because light travels faster than sound. Wow. Look at that.
It's like everything he visioned, low key.
Yeah.
Damn, bro, that's crazy how it just travels late like that.
They like bounced up off the ground.
Bro, yeah, like I think it's crazy. Like after all this work that they put out, I mean, it like when you look at it like that, yeah. But like he said he just realized that he's the destroyer of worlds. It's nuts.
Only $10. Oh.
That's crazy.
And it's different types of celebration. It's like celebration that we did it, celebration that maybe we can save America or keep it safe, celebration for it working. You know, it's a lot going on.
Well, I don't know. He just said to tell you to bring in the sheets.
She's shocked. She's like, holy shit,
Yeah.
He did it. He did it. That's awesome. I like that. But at the same time, it scares me. Now the after comes.
Right.
With respect, Dr. Oppenheimer, we'll take it from here.
Dang, no they didn't.
Oh, yeah. That's exactly what it's all about. Just like dude said, they need you until they don't need you no more.
Right.
Would the Japanese surrender if they knew about was coming? The fact that we built this bomb not give us any more right or responsibility. I've told Simpson the various opinions of the community. Nuclear war.
Yeah.
All war.
Yeah, I think he's feeling guilty, so he wanted it like... I mean, I don't think he ever wanted to like kill people. I think that he wanted to do it, and then now that he realized it, he kind of wants it in the right hands type shit.
Charlotte.
Truman's on the radio.
Oh, so
yeah,
that's the bomb that he he did.
Yeah.
Gross on one.
You did it, bro, but it came with a price. A hell of a price, boy.
We have
And see, that's why I think he didn't want to get into the politics and all that, because he didn't want to side. And,
right.
You know, it's... And now he's like at this pet rally where I feel like it's political based and he could care less and he's not feeling how they feel.
Right.
Man, they do a good job of like showing the stress level because I can feel it. I can't feel it, but I can only imagine what this man is going through now, dog. Not killing one person. He has thousands of people's lives on his... Sheesh.
Well, remember this day. It's too soon to determine what the results of the bombing are.
He still feels
I'll bet the
it.
Japanese didn't like it.
And this is not even you. I feel like, like you just saying what they want to hear and you're not really there.
Right.
The background's moving on you. Gotta get off that PCP. Oh no. Shit. Oh no. It's like, I think he just like had like a vision of them attacking them or something. Like it was, man.
Dr. Oppenheimer.
Mr. President.
Please.
Thank you.
Bro, my man really met with the president, bro.
Yeah. And he's like sweating already.
Your invention let us bring our boys home. I hear you're leaving Los Alamos. What should we do with it?
Give it back to the Indians.
We have to build up Los Alamos, not shut it down.
So now they wanted to do what he was doing or something? Bro, the government's conniving.
To do more.
I feel that I have blood on my hands.
You think anyone gives a shit who built the bomb? They care who dropped it. Hiroshima isn't about you.
Dr. Oppenheimer.
I don't know if he needed to hear that or not. Like, I don't know if that's the answer he was really looking for. I think maybe he was looking for some closure.
Yeah.
Or something.
Or would you say that you exerted a great influence on the atomic policy? Really? We look at the issue of isotopes.
I feel like he's just rolling with the punches at this point. I feel like he's out of his mind and just like playing the role.
Yeah.
Robert, my son and his fiance are desperate to meet the father of the atomic bomb.
Thanks. He definitely don't want to be known as that. He was like,
Right. Leave that alone. Leave that on the cover of Time.
The world. What does Fuchs mean to the rest of the world?
Klaus Fuchs.
Klaus Fuchs. That was spying for the Soviets the whole time.
Dang.
damn, he was a spy? Holy hell.
About Fuchs came out, the FBI stepped up surveillance on him. He's followed everywhere. There's trash picked through. Maybe he thought fame could actually protect him.
Each capable of killing the other.
So what, he's out here like preaching a good word now, I guess, or he's trying to like, I don't know. I feel like he's trying to like find some type of closure to this situation.
Right.
So he had to lose his security clearance. How could Borden get access to Oppenheimer's FBI file?
I worked my whole life to get here.
I think we can get the Senate to grasp that you did your duty. Now,
So what, they just trying to find somebody responsible? It's almost like they're just picking on whoever. They question him, and then they're trying to like, Oppenheimer's the guy they want, but they're like trying to take him down too.
Yeah.
Did you read this crap in the papers? The atomic bombings were not the last act of World War II.
Which physicist?
Patrick Blackett.
We bombed an enemy that was essentially defeated.
Damn, so now you feel bad. And was that his teacher with the apple?
Mm-hmm.
I hope in years to come, today that pride must be tempered with a profound concern. The day will come when people will curse the name of Los Alamos.
Man, we ain't cursing it. It has a different meaning. Los Alamos in Mexico has a whole different meaning to the U.S. I'm telling y'all.
Robert Oppenheimer. Strauss fought in the U.S. won.
We needed to pivot.
but how would you know what Time magazine?
Henry Luce is a friend. I don't know how to get things done.
I'm beginning to think Borden was holding the knife for you.
So now you feel betrayed. So now you playing it.
Unable to exert on Teller.
Borden, when we all know that it's Strauss.
But more useful than a sandwich.
Yeah.
6 years ago.
You know, they're truly vindictive.
Yeah, he's getting revenge. Yikes.
Is neutral.
Wake up! It's always been Strauss, and you know it. Why won't you fight him?
That's what she meant. That's what she meant by why won't you fight it?
No trial. You can't give Oppenheimer a platform. We need a systematic destruction of Oppenheimer's credibility.
Damn, they were trying to get, damn, he was definitely played him. He set up this whole thing, bro. This is nuts.
No burden of proof.
No burden of proof.
We're not convicting. We're just denying. Power stays in the shadow.
Teller's testifying this morning. That'll help.
Hill is gonna help us too.
Damn, so he was even playing like on the stand, and he's counting on these people to testify and stuff.
Do decide to appeal, they'll have to send you a copy. Take my car and driver, I insist. Don't take too long. I can't keep Nichols at bay. I'm sorry it's come to think it's wrong.
Bullshit. You set his holes. You said, man, conniving.
Page 1, paragraph 2. You never said man of the consulate.
I'm sorry. I would like to know what document Mr. Robb is quoting from. I think we should get back to first-hand information.
This is firsthand. There was a recording of the interview.
You let my client sit here and potentially...
Damn, so you can't get away from the recording. You can't, the tape don't lie. Or does it?
Can we hear this recording?
You don't have the clearance, Mr. Garrison.
Is this proceeding interested in entrapment or in truth?
Already explained I made up a cock and bull story. Clearly with the intention of not revealing who the intermediary was.
Damn. So he even, I feel like his lawyer is probably pissed because you like set me up for failure.
Man.
What governmental positions do you hold?
Chairman of the General Advisory Committee to the AEC.
Why are they doing all this with like one person in the room? See what I'm saying? It's like they're doing this stuff on purpose.
Dr. Oppenheimer is a man of upstanding character.
Damn.
Yikes, that's awkward. Awkward. He didn't even see him.
Would you say that Dr. Oppenheimer was unalterably opposed to the H-bomb?
Fusion program would come at the expense of our awfully good fission program. Why go through all this against a man who has accomplished what Dr. Oppenheimer has? What more do you want? Mermaids.
What more do you want? Mermaids?
Senator, I'd like to once again request a list of witnesses.
We do know that Dr. Hill will be here after lunch. Apparently come down with colitis.
What a coincidence. They full of it.
Mr. Borden, welcome. Express those conclusions in a letter to Mr. J. Edgar Hoover.
Mr. Chairman, this is the first I've seen of this letter. How long has counsel been in possession of this letter?
Subject to cross-examination.
Yeah, he sees it.
Yeah.
Like this ain't like they're not playing fair at all. And he was warned that they weren't gonna play fair, but they're not playing fair at all.
The purpose of this letter is to state my opinion. J. Robert Oppenheimer is an agent of the Soviet Union.
Bro, that's ridiculous. So why would he give y'all everything and then be an agent of the Soviet Union, right?
Sufficiently hardened communist that he volunteered information to the Soviet
Is anyone ever going to tell the truth about what's happening here?
Dr. David Hill.
I don't know who's gonna tell the truth. Somebody's gonna have to save him. Because it's crazy they think this man's a spy.
I've been asked to testify about Louis Strauss. Most of the scientists in this country would prefer to see Mr. Strauss completely out of government.
Commitment to security as demonstrated in the Oppenheimer affair?
No. Because of
Damn, bro, this is about to get crazy.
Here's the murmurs.
Robert Oppenheimer is now being pilloried. If you want to try that case, you should try me. I've already heard that Mr. Strauss did not bring the charge.
carried through largely through the animus of Louis Strauss.
Damn, look at him. He's nervous as hell. He's like, oh, shit.
Strauss never forgave him his humiliation. Strauss turned to the personnel security to destroy Oppenheimer's effectiveness.
Damn, when you kind of do look at it like that, he has kind of disagreed with him the whole movie.
I've always assumed, and still assume, that he's loyal to the United States.
Do you or do you not believe that Dr. Oppenheimer is a security risk?
I thoroughly disagreed with him in numerous issues. I want to see the vital interests of this country in hands which I understand better.
Well, he was honest. That sounds about as honest as anybody's been in there other than Papa.
Yeah.
Would you clear Dr. Oppenheimer today?
I would not clear him today, but I don't think I'd clear any of those guys.
You wouldn't want to leave this board with any suggestion today. You're here questioning his basic loyalties.
I hope I didn't lead anyone to believe otherwise for an instant.
Damn, looks like all the real ones are trying to fight for him for real, at least.
You shouldn't keep them waiting.
She'll be here. Kitty and I. We've walked through fire together. She'll do fine.
I would have protested against the tactics prosecuting counsel by Louis Strauss.
Yeah, he's telling everything on him. He's spilling the beans.
Did you have a Communist Party membership card? I mean, presumably the act of joining the party required sending some money and receiving a card, no?
Damn, she not saying nothing. You got here and not even gonna fight. You talking all that, not even gonna say nothing.
It's just, it was all so very long ago.
Did you return the card or rip it up?
The card whose existence I've forgotten, linked together and spread all over the world, and I've believed this since I left the party 18 years ago. My mistake.
But you
Damn, she's checking him. She's checking him.
The fact your husband was making contributions to the Spanish Civil War, did you know this money was going into Communist Party channels?
Through Communist Party channels, don't you?
Yes.
Yes?
Then what did you say?
Yeah, she's messing
You
him up.
spoke too soon. She's tearing him up.
She's tearing him up.
You don't have to answer that yes or no. You can answer that any way you wish.
I know that, thank you.
Understand what I'm getting at?
I do.
Then why don't you answer it that
Because
way?
I don't like your phrase.
Types of communists. Intellectual communists and your plain old regular commie.
Well, I couldn't answer that one.
I couldn't either.
And okay. He was right. That's awesome. He bet on her.
I'm not sure you understand, Albert.
I left my country never to return. If this is the reward she offers you, then perhaps you should turn your back on her. Then tell them to go to hell.
Tell them to go to hell. I love that Albert Einstein's in this movie.
It's not good he's telling everyone you initiated the hearings.
Certainly can't prove that I gave the file to Borden. Oppenheimer poisoned the scientists against me from that first meeting. But Oppenheimer said...
You think that he poisoned everybody, bro. You just mad.
All right.
Oppenheimer knows how to manipulate his own. And at Los Alamos,
Work on the hydrogen bomb. Were you deterred by any moral qualms?
it's a matter of life and death. Supporting it and working on it, yes.
So when did these moral qualms...
You wasn't with it. He wasn't with it. I don't know why, you was not rocking with it.
What do moral qualms have to do with that?
Oh, the atomic bomb. He wanted to be the man who moved the Earth genie back in the bottle.
No, he did not. Like, he did not. He wasn't even acting like that.
Yeah, they're missing it. Like, he wanted to do it because of what he was seeing and what he was learning.
It made him the most important man who ever lived.
Selected that thousands of civilians would be killed or injured. Is that correct? 70,000 at both Hiroshima and...
110,000 in both.
On the day of...
Damn, bro. That's a lot of bodies he's accounting for. Yikes.
Bombing of Hiroshima was very successful. Technically, it was very successful. In support of the dropping of a hydrogen bomb on Hiroshima.
It was all part of his plan.
Bruh. They're like, they're pressing. The stress and the pressure is turning up.
No, we cannot go down this road, even as he knew.
Thermonuclear weapon on Japan because of moral scruples.
I believe I would, sir. Not endorse them. I gave him the views against and the views for.
No, you don't get it,
This
bruh.
is kind of like showing like he's a bomb, like he's about to explode.
Yeah.
Would have done anything I was asked to do.
Well, then you would have built the H bomb too.
If we did it, they would have to do it. Our efforts would only fuel their efforts.
Just as it had with the atomic bomb, exactly.
Bruh, that was intense. The lights and everything.
I gave him exactly what he wanted. Not Hiroshima. He should be thanking me.
Well, he's not.
Yeah, you're crazy. You set him up. He shouldn't be thanking you for nothing.
Man.
The crowning moment of my career about to become the most public humiliation of my life.
He'll scrape through.
Come to the unanimous conclusion that you are a loyal citizen. However,
Damn.
we have voted 2-1 to deny the renewal of your security clearance.
Wow. That's crazy, bruh. That's insane.
That is all.
Played him.
Robert.
Don't take out the sheets.
Damn. Don't take in the sheets. Yikes.
2 minutes. You'll get your shot.
There were a couple of unexpected holdouts.
I'm denied.
I'm afraid so, sir.
All right.
Damn, he got denied too. Yikes.
Who were the holdouts?
Led by the junior senator from Massachusetts, Kennedy. John F. Kennedy.
Wow, John F. Kennedy. That's nuts.
Hey, said he didn't like what you did to that man.
You told me I'd be okay.
Yeah, well, I didn't have all the facts, did I?
They don't want me in the cabinet room. That's fine. Einstein, I told you about that. Einstein by the pond.
It's possible they didn't talk about you at all.
Yeah, maybe they didn't say anything about you, bruh. And you did all this for nothing. Oh, okay. So maybe we'll get to hear what he said.
Yeah.
You once held a reception for me. The award really wasn't for me. It was for all of you. To deal with the consequences of your achievement. They'll serve you salmon and potato salad.
Aw, he's old.
Wow. Damn, he was right.
Give you a medal. Pat you on the back. Tell you all is forgiven. It won't be for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she stood on business.
Albert, we thought we might start a chain reaction that would destroy the entire world. I believe we did.
So even he knew back then.
Yeah, and he knew what he was doing to him, I think.
Yeah.
So that's why he didn't talk to him.
It's crazy.
Wow.
Oppenheimer. What an awesome film, bruh.
Yeah.
What an awesome movie. All right, you guys. So welcome back. That was Oppenheimer by Christopher Nolan, Cillian Murphy. You had Robert Downey and everybody in there. So, sweetheart, how you feel about it?
I enjoyed watching it again this second time. The visuals were really, really good. Like in the beginning, and then the actual explosion itself, that was amazingly done. I also enjoyed like the symbolisms of things, like when he was sitting in the room and he was like, he felt like the shaking again, but it was more like internal, because when he was like in the room with the bleachers and the people, it was like the shaking and stuff, but I felt like that was more like an aftermath effect.
Okay.
But in the beginning, when he was talking about like he was envisioning this lost galaxy or whatever, but it was really like the explosion and like being inside it and seeing all these particles like flying at you and stuff, and it looked like space. But this was good. I don't know. I want to like look more into like Los Alamos.
For sure.
But all the actors did a really good job. I think this definitely deserved like the all-star kind of cast. And this was long. You know, Christopher Nolan's known for his long movies, but this was really good. It was done very, very well.
Okay. What do you give it out of 10?
This time I'd probably give like an 8.5
Okay.
out of 10.
Okay. Well, for me, first of all, Christopher Nolan is just a god. You know, he's just the god of doing this. Like, it's crazy, like, how good he puts this stuff together. Even in certain movies when, some of his movies kind of wrap around each other. Like, they go full circle with how they start out. And then it kind of comes back to how it began in the end. And, like, him going full circle with Einstein was crazy. The stuff surrounding it, like, the stuff that was, the pressure that was on that man is incredible. They got that off on screen. Amazing. The bomb itself, that's the thing I liked in theater, because you're expecting this huge moment, right? But as soon as it happens, it's like this huge flash of white light and you don't hear anything, and it surprised me. But the cinematics and stuff surrounding it made it all like, I feel like certain people would have been like, damn, I wanted to hear and see like something crazy, but like the cinematic and art, the way he portrayed it is what made it really, really dope. The silence and everything, and then how they like led up to it, like the intensity, like they got that to like the build-ups and everything like that. The score was amazing. And I like how they included, you know, certain people. The thing I kind of think is maybe a little weird might be the politics around it, but I think that's a big part of the story. Maybe I don't favor it as much, but I think that is a big part of the story with Strauss and, you know, kind of
the juice. Like, it was juicy. They played the crap out of him.
Yeah, you feel me? Played him and everything like that. And in the end, Strauss still went down, but, you know, Oppenheimer in a sense did too. But I think that after he realized what he had done, and even before the bomb, I think that the pressure started building on him, the guilt, and all that stuff like that started building on him, and it was just kind of a lot for him, and how he went through that. I think it was dope to see on camera, and I think all the actors did an amazing job. Cillian is amazing. Robert Downey he got, like I said during the rec, he got bags. Like, he's Iron Man, he's Tropic Thunder, he's this guy. Like, it's incredible how many bags that he can get into and just sell it well. You know what I'm saying? So I would probably give this movie like a 9. Maybe not all the way perfect, but it's a 9. I don't really care about the length. I think the length is pretty, you know,
it tells a really good, like, it's good. It tells like more details. Yeah,
it gives a chance to have everything breathe. You know what I'm saying? If I was gonna cut it, I might take out some of the relationship parts,
like
and
the
romantic.
And
stuff. I might take that element out of it. But other than that, bro, it's really, really good, y'all.
Yeah.
And we didn't get a chance to really review it on the channel and stuff like that when we went to see it, because like I said, we saw it like post weekend, or maybe a couple weekends after it came out.
And I'm pretty sure it was cold, like freezing outside.
Yeah. So, you all let us know down in the comments how you feel about Oppenheimer, all right? And if you got any like backstories and stuff like that, you know, you of course let us know in the comments, all right? So before we get out of here, make sure you guys leaving a thumbs up and leaving a like. If you're new here to the channel, hit subscribe and tap that notification bell so when we do a video just like this one, you all will get it first, all right? So of course, more content will be on the way, all right? I'm Fireworks, the beautiful white gold, and this is Snoopers Gonna Snoop YouTube channel. And we out.